congratulations to everybody that's here to be honored tonight, the parents and our students. As Mr. Blaney said, we have a large contingent and a lot of great things going on. I want to call special attention to our fine arts program. Not only later in the night will we be recognizing the program in general for being a national finalist with the Kentucky Center for the Arts and the National School Board Association. There were only 4 fine arts programs in the country that made it to the level of being a national finalist. So many of you have been to the Fine Arts Festival. Over 6,000 people attended that, and just want to congratulate all those involved with that program. It was a great event. Hanging up behind you, and we had a couple of them that had to be removed before the meeting, but Mr. Walker's art studio class from Owensboro High School is on display. So we're very proud of the accomplishments of that program, and proudly call ourselves one of the top 4 arts districts in the United States. So a great accomplishment. Tonight many of you will be leaving after we do these honors, so want to give you a little bit of the highlights. As you know, we are one of the 7 districts of innovation in the Commonwealth of Kentucky, and through that program we are in the process of forging several partnerships I think that will be very important and great partnerships for our school district. One of them is on the agenda tonight, and that's a memorandum of agreement that we'll have with the Owensboro Community and Technical College, where we'll be locating part of our alternative program to the campus at 14th and Frederick Street. So we're excited to be moving ahead with that. For the parents out there, May is testing time, and our testing windows will be coming up here beginning May 5th in our elementary schools, beginning May 8th in our high school and middle school programs. So just remember all the regimen. Those tests are important for our kids. They've worked hard. Our teachers and our schools have worked hard. Make sure we get good night's sleep and good breakfast in the morning, and ready to take on those tests and do a great job and continue the fine upward movements that we've seen in our school system. I want to also congratulate the volunteers that are here. Many of you that will be leaving, we will be honoring the Volunteers of the Year, and we're glad to have that. This is a week that we set aside every year to honor those folks that spend a lot of time working in our buildings and making a difference for our kids. Lastly, I want to let everybody know that in May we'll be coming out with a new brand, a new look, a new logo. We've had the stacked books in Apple, and then the laptop in Apple that have served us well. The stacked books we attribute to be about 30, 35, Julie says maybe even older than that. And while we do honor tradition in our school system since 1871, our new look will certainly honor that tradition and really capture who we are as a school system, our tradition, our innovation, and our excellence. So when you get that in the mail and you look twice at it, it's from the Owensboro Public Schools. It's not somebody trying to do something, forging something or sending from the school system. So we're excited about that opportunity as a new look for our students. So with that, Mr. Chair, I'll turn it over to you.
First up was the Owensboro Middle School 5th grade academic team. I think Mr. Sullivan is going to present those. So,
Mr. Sullivan.
He's
back here.
Doing well. How are you guys today? Thanks for having us. Hi, my name is Josh Sullivan, and I'm the head coach of the Owensboro Middle School academic team. And this is our 5th grade academic team from the South Campus. And I'm very proud to be back here again this year to present a new crew of 5th graders who have done something that I'm very proud of. And I don't know if they know this yet, but this was the first time in school history that we've won the regional Governor's Cup championship back-to-back years, and it's only the 3rd time in school history we've ever won the regional championship. So this is your regional championship Governor's Cup team. Now they do a lot of studying and preparing, and a lot of hard work. They take a test in the morning. Many of these young people took multiple tests that morning, and then we play the quick recall matches all day long. And the quick recall team was undefeated in the district tournament and came up just a little bit short in the regional tournament, but losing to the eventual champion of that quick recall tournament. But we ended up winning the regional championship by 10.25 points, which is a lot when you talk about Governor's Cup points. So I'll introduce these guys. They won so many awards, and I know you've got a meeting to get to, so I'm not going to go through all the awards, and we might be here all day. So we might be here a couple hours if we went through all the awards they won. But we'll start down on the, which way, do you want to hand them out as we go? So we'll start down here with Fletcher Barr. He took our Arts and Humanities test and was part of the quick recall team. Ella Bartholomew here was part of our future problem-solving team that advanced to the regional tournament. Again, I think only the second time in a long time that the FPS team has made it that far. David Christensen in the red here was one of our quick recall team members, and he worked really hard all year preparing in the different subject areas. Darren Gage took both language arts and science, right? Language arts and science, and he won at both district and regional. He got medals and placed in both of those events at both tournaments. So that was really cool. That's very, very hard to do. Grant Kingsley was our math guru. He only missed one on the math test, which is really hard to do. And so he got a 29 and came in second place. In the polka dots there is Emma North. She's part of our future problem-solving team. She's my backup captain when we play quick recall, so she comes in the latter halves of the matches. We had to back off a little bit. We were winning by like 20 or 30 points, so she got to really take over and shine quite a bit in some of those tournaments. Kyle Reese here. Kyle's got a really cool, had something really cool happen. He took the Arts and Humanities test, which that's my thing, and I'm really proud of this. He got a perfect score, which not only was the highest score in the region, but also the highest score in the entire state of Kentucky. Nobody else got a perfect score. And as impressive as that sounds, to brag on Arts and Humanities, who was second? Tamia was second. Tamia was second. She only missed one, and Fletcher only missed two. So we were first, second, and third, and they had the top 3 scores in the state of Kentucky. So not just first, but top 3. So to brag on them, I like to brag on Arts. So if you couldn't tell. And then Zach Thompson there was one of our math guys, also helped with quick recall. And down on the end, Austin Wallace, another mathematics guru and a member of our quick recall team. So I'm very proud of these guys. We're already working for 6th grade showcase in December. They're going to work all summer, and they don't know it yet. But we're going to work really hard because we're building something, and they're on the way to some major success. So congratulations to you guys, and thank you for your support. Thank you very much.
Next group is Mr. Powell, George Powell, with the Duke TIP recognition qualifier. Mr. Powell.
Thank you, Mr. Blaney. This year, Owensboro Middle School had 4 students who qualified for the Duke Talent Identification Program. They took the ACT in December at the high school, and their scores that they got on that test qualified them to be a part of the Duke Talent Identification Program. Like I said, we had 4 students that qualified. We've got 3 of them here tonight. The first one is Noah Douglas. Nicholas Bosley. And Jack Royal. Luke Ison was unable to be with us tonight, so great job, guys. We're proud of you. Shoulder to shoulder. Stand close.
I have to talk.
Yes, you
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, I'm Jessica Stafford, and I'm the theater teacher at OMS North and South. And, do I need that? Great. Try again. I'm Jessica Stafford. I am the theater director at North and South, and this is our cast. They're all thespians of our junior thespian troupe, 89126, and they competed at the Kentucky Theater Association competition. It was our first for middle school, and they were awarded Best Play. And we also had 7th grader Connor Elliott, who was awarded Best Actor, and Adelie Miller, who cannot be here today, she's sick, but she was named All-Star Cast. And they just did a phenomenal job, and they've worked really hard, and I'm super proud.
Jessica, you'll have to introduce everybody.
Introduce them as we go along, because
For
I
the certificates.
Okay.
know that.
Yeah, she's got plenty of those certificates.
I need to go
I
with
just
her
want to
now?
read them next to
I can do that.
Okay,
Maddie Boardman,
that'll work. That's good. That's a good one.
Bree Boone,
Good job.
Paulina Damon,
Congratulations.
Lucy Decker,
I saw you all perform, and it was great.
Hannah Kate Devine, Christian Donovan, Brian Ball,
Good job.
Connor Elliott,
Good job.
Avery Elliott, Sydney Ford, Miles Foster, Tucker Greer, Millie Hatfield, Nadia Holcomb, Joe Lewis,
We got two of them here. Here you go. Congratulations.
Vanessa Luck, Connor Mann, Kennedy McCullum, Adelie Miller, Aubrey Schuler,
There we go. Congratulations.
Ben Sexton,
Congratulations, Ben. Good job.
Alyssa Shelton, Tiara Wheatley,
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Carolyn Greer, and I am the theater teacher at Owensboro High School. And along with David Walker, who is the Fine Arts Department Chair, we traveled with our students, who you see before you, to 2 different events this year. We attended the Kentucky Theater Association One Act Play Festival, and at that festival, did I say the right thing? Oh, bless you, sorry. Kentucky Theater Association One Act Play Festival, and we won first place at that festival with our production of Rock and Ages. And at that festival, Kelsey Reese was named to the All-Star Cast. Wave, Kelsey. And Davy Dixon was named Best Actress. By making the top 2 at Kentucky Theater Association Festival, you then move on to the Southeastern Theater Conference, and that was our 5th year in a row to be able to move on to SETC, and this year was in Mobile, Alabama. And while we were there, we ended up with 2 All-Star cast members at Navy Dixon again. And Will Van Winkle, who can't be with us today because he's on his way to UK for a theater audition. So we're hoping the best for him. We did have a few people who were unable to be here with us today, primarily some of our crew members. It was a cast of only 7, but we had 17 students involved because it takes that many to be involved in the production elements as well. So we're very, very proud of them. Yeah, Anna Carolina is unable to be with us. Navy Dixon. Hayden Elliott. You want to come? Just come forward. It'll be easier. Just come forward. And this is the third Elliott you've seen in the second presentation. The first 2 Elliots were in the last one. So we claimed all of them this year. We love them. Bree Greer. Bree Greer.
Hi.
Tatum Hill was unable to be with us. Dana Matthews, she was our stage manager, amazing stage manager. Helen Merritt. A lot of seniors. John Thomas Pryor. Kelsey Reese. Aaron Rouse.
You look so much. Is it your older sister?
Yeah.
Ran with my daughters. Congratulations.
Francis Seaton.
Gee, I think I know you too. This may be the last year I actually know half the
Don't
people.
say that, don't say that. No, you'll know a bunch of those middle schoolers that were just here. Corey Storm.
I'm giving you that.
Carter Stovall was unable to be with us. Will Van Winkle was unable to be with us. Ellen Ward was unable to be with us. Whitney Watson's here. And Keith Woosley. He is related to me. Keith is also a senior, and he has been our Keith. We joke about him being our Keith because he's our technical guy, and for the past 4 years, he's been the one in charge of all the technical for us. So we're really blessed to have him. But thank you so much for supporting what we do. We're really fortunate to be in a school system that encourages what we do. And these are hard workers. We're really very proud of them. So thank you very much.
I'd like to say thank you to Carolyn Greer, who has steadfastly been around to shepherd our drama students in some amazing plays, but also venues all over, not only in the U.S., but also in England and Scotland. Thank you.
Thank you.
So excited to present to you our Governor Scholar Program recipients and also our Governor School for the Arts. Governor Scholars Program is a highly competitive program. We had over 2,000 applicants this year, and I'm proud to say that we have 3 that were accepted and 2 that are alternates. We have Brooke Ann Bedingfield, Hannah Bracken, Madeline Story, alternate Maddie Decker, and then skip all the way down to the end, and we have Dana Matthew. She's involved in multiple things. So this summer they'll get to spend 5 weeks on a college campus. There it will be full of academics, and plus they'll get to network with other students across the state, and they're going to gain many wonderful aspects that they'll take forward with them later in life. Congratulations to those GSP members. And then we have the Governor's School for the Arts, which is based on their natural talent and that they have perfected. We have John Thomas Pryor with musical theater. And alternate George Dillon Glass with instrumental music. And they will get to spend some time on a college campus as well this summer and be with colleagues from around the state. Congratulations.
I'm Jeff Johnson from Hager Preschool, and we are proud to recognize Nick Moore for his service on the Hager Preschool Audubon Area Council Advisory Team. Thank you. Mr. Moore has served more than 250 hours over the last 3 years as our advisory committee person. He served on various subcommittees as well, and he's logged over 1,500 miles in service of the Hager Preschool and our children. So we'd like to thank him. He could not be here this evening. Thank you.
Mr. Johnson, we're going to call everybody back up to have a group picture. Next would be Cravens Elementary School, Mr. Jimmy Ledane.
It's always a pleasure to come to these meetings because I get to see so many of my former students as they've gone into the middle school, into the high school, that are making all these wonderful accomplishments. But now I've gotten so old that former students of mine are now parents at my school, and I'm very proud of this young lady. I was very proud of her as a student, and I'm even more proud of the wonderful mother that she is and the wonderful supportive parent she is at Cravens Elementary School. I'd like to recognize Alicia Cockrell. Martinez now. Still remember that. Alicia does anything and everything that we need at Cravens Elementary School. She is eager to help in any way she can. She's always supportive of the students first, and it's always on her mind what she can do to help the school that's in turn going to help the students, and we're very proud of her.
Martinez?
Yes, it's Martinez.
Student name, right?
Yeah, stay up here so you can get your picture made. Don't go sit down.
Estes Elementary School, Sherry Flag.
I'm excited to recognize our Volunteer of the Year. Her name is Regina Christensen, so come on up, Regina. Regina is a parent that is always there anytime we need anything. We know we can always count on her, and sometimes when we need several people, we can still count on her to get a crew together and help us out. And we joke all the time, she's at Estes so much that all the kids think she just works there. So we're so happy to have her and her support. And Regina, you really do make a difference for all the kids. And this is an extra special night for her because earlier this evening we recognized her son, David Christensen, who is part of the academic team and a former Estes Elementary student as well. So.
Newton Parish Elementary School, presented by Jill Pendergraft.
Good evening. I am going to present our Volunteer of the Year award to Linda Morris. If you'll come up here. Linda is a parent of a staff member, our curriculum facilitator, Kami Fulkerson, at school, and she's also the grandparent of 3 of our students at Newton Parish. And so she has a lot of family there, but she is a retired reading recovery teacher, and she has come to Owensboro, and she wants to just retire with us again, I think, because she is there every day. Since about September, she's come every day to help about 50 of our students between kindergarten and 2nd grade. She makes her own lesson plans, and she pulls these kids out of class and works with them. She goes any space that we have available in the school. Sometimes it's the cafeteria, sometimes it's in my office, sometimes she's just kind of in the hallway somewhere if you see her. But she is definitely an asset to what we're trying to do at Newton Parish to help these kids bridge a gap, and she is definitely helping that. So we really appreciate what she's done and hope she stays around for many years to come. So thank you very much.
We have Sutton Elementary School presented by Adana Johnson and FRC Director Jennifer Thurman.
We have the pleasure of introducing you to Miss Edna Whitfield. She is our Volunteer of the Year at Sutton. She has been a volunteer for the past 2 years, about 3 days a week. And the really great thing is that she is Miss Thurman's mom. So we've done the same thing that Nick Parrish has. And Miss Edna, I personally would like to thank you because you have made a big difference in a lot of our kids' lives. And today we had our Habit Leader Breakfast, and Miss Edna was recognized to that and helping our leaders use those great manners that we're trying to teach them. So we want to say a big thank you, and I think Ms. Thurman, do you want to say anything?
Well, I was just going to say that I'm always amazed at people that maybe at a time in their life where you think they might like to just kick back and do nothing are willing to come out and be involved and supportive and give back to the community. And I do want to say that she is someone I've looked up to all my life, and I always hope when I grow up I'll just be a little bit like her, so we are very thankful to have her.
Miss Edna Whitfield.
Next we have Mr. Powell from Owensboro Middle School.
We'd like to recognize one person who's not here tonight from Owensboro Middle School South, and that's Shar Rhodes. So she is the Volunteer of the Year at OMS South. She's been working with us now for the last 2 years, and luckily for us, she has 2 other children, one in 1st grade and one in, I think, 4th. So she'll be with us for, we hope, 5 or 6 more years, helping us out. For Owensboro Middle School North, For Owensboro Middle School North, we have Tanya Brown. Tanya, if you'll come up, please. Ms. Brown serves on the school council. She is, you know, there are certain people that work in your school and help out with things. And the one thing I would say about Ms. Brown is she always has a smile on her face, and she genuinely comes to school trying to help out in any way possible. No agenda, no questions, just if we need something we can call Tanya, she'll be there and do anything we ask. It also helps the shift that she works. Yeah, because she works at night, so she's able to come just about any time that we need her. So, Tanya, thank you so much for everything you've done this year. I appreciate it.
And Mrs. Burnett from Owensboro High School, please.
I'm a little shorter than Mr. Powell. The Volunteer of the Year award for Owensboro High School goes to Jan Hillis. Jan is everywhere that you need help, and I jotted down just a few things that she has helped us with this year, and I'm sure I'm leaving some things out. She works in the front office on a regular basis, and she gets there early and stays late. When she's there, she gets there sometimes before our receptionist. She's just fantastic. She's assisted with Best in Show, which is a huge fundraiser for our PSTO. She's assisted with Market Day sales at PSTO. She serves as a secretary of the PSTO board. She has helped with snacks for the staff, so she's very popular. And I arrived after prom the other evening after midnight, and you weren't there?
No, I was out of town.
Okay, I thought you were there. I thought I saw the back of your head. Okay, I can't give her credit for that one this year, next year. And then the thing I really wanted to be sure to share with you, we hosted, Owensboro High School was the host of the regional swim meet this year. And that is held at the health park. There are over 32 teams that attend that event. And Mrs. Hillis coordinated over 80 volunteers for that event alone. And Mr. Gaddis, he could not be here, but I told him who our person was this year, and he said, oh, I wish I could be there because we could not have done that meet without her. And we had nothing but accolades and compliments. So Mrs. Hillis is the kind of parent that we all need for our schools to succeed. Come on up, Jan.
It's been a pleasure.
Yes, I think we're about to set a record, almost 45 minutes of honors tonight. That probably is a record. It's a great problem to have as a school system, making all the room in your agenda for all the great things that are going on. Earlier I alluded to the fact that our school system was one of the finalists, one of 4 finalists in the award by the Kennedy Center Alliance for Arts Education. They do this in conjunction with the National School Board Association, and in my introductory remarks I should have mentioned and given credit to Tom Stites, who is our coordinator of fine arts, for all of his hard work, not only in being the coordinator of all these fine programs, but the 40 hours that he put into this application and all the detail that went into the recognition that we received as one of the 4 finalists. You know, it is quite an honor. There were some very good school districts. We've gotten a glimpse of the 4 that are in the finalists and in the company with us. The winner was out of Arizona, you know, they were given to us not in alphabetical order, and we were listed second. So we'll take credit for being the 2nd best school system in the arts in the United States, even though they didn't announce it that way. But we are a finalist. Mr. Stites, congratulations to you and all of the faculty and all of the leadership in our district, and of course the support of this board for a number of years in making all of this possible. So congratulations and thank you. Yes, absolutely.
A couple of points I'd like to make. I think we are 2nd place, and that's just out of the money. So we've already talked to Dr. Constant and Dr. Brake, and we know how to get to the money next time. So that's the important thing. This is a recognition of our arts program, but as much as anything else, is a recognition for the kind of support that our administration and our school board gives to the arts. And the Kennedy Center for the Arts Alliance, that's what it's about, is recognizing great leadership in the arts in our schools. So, school board, thank you all so much. Well, we can rent this out for weekends if you all would like to impress your family. It would be fun. But thank you all so much. It's truly a pleasure working here, and we appreciate from all of our arts people this great support we have.